better than the sound of metal on metal first thing in the morning. Happy New Year, everybody. It is your friend Andy, and I am taking a minute to say I have autism. Yeah, I am on the spectrum. Not uh, not disablingly so, I guess I'll say. Not inconsequentially so, I will say. And I'm actually really kind of relieved to have figured this out about myself, or to have begun the process of figuring this out myself. Now, I know that I have had ADHD for my whole life, and the co-occurrence, I hate the term comorbid, the co-occurrence and the overlap of ADHD and ASD, autism spectrum disorder, um, super duper common. But this really does help contextualize my life's experiences in a very helpful way for me. And in that way, I'm really very grateful. Um, and it's going to make for an interesting year. 2026 is going to be an interesting year, kind of all over the map for me. I have long since given up prognosticating on the future because,
This is fine.
yeah, but understanding this about myself, and to be clear and fair and out of respect to all those who are also uh, on the spectrum by way of diagnosis. I do not have a formal diagnosis for autism spectrum disorder yet.
I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
But y'all know me, I'm a pretty deep nerd. And let's just say I took a lot of self administered tests, but not the ones you see on FaceTube, where, only people on the spectrum do these four things with a push here button thing. No, I took the tests that they give you when you go in to be assessed professionally. And I took a lot of them. Matter of fact, I think I took all of them. Every single test I took came back with yeah, you got autism. And statistically speaking, the chances of taking over a dozen tests and have them all get it wrong, pretty low. So I will be doing my best this year to get a formal diagnosis of this. And one might ask why that's important. I'm going to be 58 years old. What am I going to do? Start taking a special class? But knowing is power. And now, on one hand, we got the Zen dude in me going, not knowing is most intimate, blah, 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 Zen wisdom. But on the other hand, we got the person in me who kind of wants an answer. And so I'm going to try to find out a formal answer. But I am going to be living my life as if I have one. It doesn't mean any big changes. It means a lot of small changes, actually. But what it also means is that I have a handle on what's been happening for me to me, I guess, over this past year, the end of 2025, the hiatus of the show, as it were, which again, we're going to be back, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm experiencing, tried to say experience and not suffer. I'm experiencing what's referred to as autistic burnout, which I've learned is a thing. Um, and just knowing that, you know how many people say once they have a name for the thing, the ism, once they have a name for it, it kind of takes the power out of it a little bit. And I kind of already feel that, and that's good. And you know what this show is going to be going forward is going to be interesting as well. And again, we're coming back. It's not like I don't talk to Mark and Chris and Ty. Ty's probably going to be over here in the next couple days. But it does mean that I am going to be starting a couple other media projects. Now, you know me, this is the ADHD side of me, right?
Squirrel!
Oh, let's come up with a whole new idea and do a new thing, go off on a whole new different tangent. And then it lays there undone. But I feel the need to use this new period in my life as a way to present some new things about me to the world. And a chunk of that, a big chunk of that, is to start talking about my mental health. What is the mental health of a 57-year-old, morbidly obese, significantly disabled AUDHD guy? What is that? And the answer is I don't know. But we're going to find out. So keep your eyes peeled for this podcast and other products from NBBN, because really 2026 is the year of me getting back on the horse.
Oh!
Oh, they about to break the horse back.
The right horse. But anyways, thanks for joining me for coffee. I got my coffee. 2026 is going to be just fine. Keep your hat on, folks. I have no idea where we're going to wind up. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.